Hey everybody, welcome to Radio Free Decipher, the authentic voice of Decipher's customizable and collectible card games. This is Rich Loftus, the web writer. I'm stepping up to the microphone today because there's only a few of us here. Everybody else is at Wizard World in Chicago at the Rosemount Convention Center near O'Hare International Airport, world's busiest airport. Carol Wisely is going to call in. I'm going to turn the mic over to her. She's going to talk about Wizard World, some incredible new developments for Decipher, why Marcus Certa is feeling a draft. We'll turn it over to her now.
Hi there. Hey, Rich. This is Carol.
Hey, Carol.
I can hear you. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm on a cell phone standing in a corridor of the Rosemont Convention Center, phoning in my Radio Free report from Wizard World, which opened at 10 o'clock this morning, Central Time, I think. And it's a very busy show. There's a lot of stuff here. Obviously, all the comic guys are here, Marvel, DC, some of the card guys are here, Wizards of the Coast are here. There are tournaments running. We've just started an Endor booster draft with 20 or so people. This show is much more of a comic show than it is a gaming show, so our tournament numbers tend to be a lot lower than at Origins or Gen Con. But it's a great show for the entertainment world. We always have a lot of fun here. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that and tell everybody out there where the team was. So most of the team are here with us. We've got the marketing team, and we'll be talking to Marcus in a little while. And I'll probably even put Kyle on the mic, who's in the middle of running the Endor Booster Draft, so he can tell you how that's going.
Carol, I understand you have some smashing news for us. Tell us all about it.
I certainly do. Those of you who've been to our website today, and I guess if you're listening to Radio Free, then you must have been, should have seen that on our front page today we announced big news for Decipher, which is that we have just signed, we've just acquired the rights to a new license for collectible card games. That's very different from our other two licenses. So far, Star Wars and Star Trek, both science fiction properties, have been our stalwarts, but now later this year we'll be launching a new collectible card game, and as Rich said, it's smashing news. It's the Austin Powers collectible card game. We're all huge Austin Powers fans, and we believe that we can make a great, fun, light-hearted, easy-to-play, party-style collectible card game for this wonderful license, and our intention is to launch that later this year. And so we're handing out press releases at the show and telling everybody about it. We have press releases on bright pink paper with "Yeah, baby" written on the front, and we're all having a lot of fun putting together this game. It's going to be great. I'm going to go find Marcus now because in honor of the news today, he actually made a big gesture towards this new license. So if you guys hold on, I'll get him.
Man, I need a sock hat because it's cold in here. But recently, due to the fact that we are so ecstatically excited about the new Austin Powers license and the game that will be coming out before the end of the year, and because of the fact that I opened my mouth when I probably shouldn't have, and made a bet that I probably shouldn't have, but I proceeded to last night take a small razor to the top of my skull and proceeded to remove every hair off the top of my head. So right now it's a little, I feel a little bit of wind blowing off the top of my head. So it's been a most interesting day to say the least. I'm getting a lot of pats on the head, a lot of people wanting to feel the top of the emissary. But I think I will be paying the price throughout this convention. The price is the fact that I might catch a cold before the end of the weekend, and when I come back, I might have to get some decongestant or something in order to solve that little issue.
Hurry home. Because I want to pat that head. I want to polish that apple.
The whole thing about
I want to love that dome up.
It's been phenomenal. We've been sharing the information with people, so far at the beginning of this convention, and people are ecstatic. We've had all kinds of great reactions. We met with Alan Kaplan from Inkworks, and he commented that he was really looking forward to seeing what Decipher was going to put out at the end of the year for the Austin Powers license. So lots of really great reaction from fans as well as from the industry. So
I know that we need the development time for the new game. Does the tentative end-of-the-year release coincide with anything important that's going on with Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me?
Yeah, Austin Powers will actually be releasing their video around Thanksgiving So it will probably, our target is obviously to try to get around that time. So that's why we're saying that we're attempting and really trying our hardest to get this product developed and out by the Christmas.
That's great. Hey, what else do you have to report? Any hot tournaments going on there at Wizard World?
Well, right now they started their first tournament. It's the Indoor Booster Draft, and they've got about 20 people in there right now. They're starting up the pairings, and there's a lot of new faces, a lot of people that I haven't seen before, a lot of people that are commenting they've just got back into the game, and looking forward to Endor and what it's going to do to the entire, to the entire community with the new cards.
Well, I mean, Chicago is your town, isn't it, baby?
You know what? I grew up here, and I'm excited about being here. It's awesome. I took the crew around for a little tour of where I grew up, and they would laugh at me as I would point out, oh, look, I went to school there and met my first girlfriend over there. We've had a blast so far. It's a really great feeling to be back at home.
Your first girlfriend, what was that, kindergarten, first grade?
Yeah, kindergarten was my first girlfriend, and on the way during grade school, but, I really didn't get my first kiss till I was about 6 or 7.
And he hit that stride, and he's been carrying forward ever since.
That's
Marcus,
right.
thank you so much.
That's right, and I've been in trouble with it ever since. One of the things that we do need to mention, though, is the fact that with our release of Austin Powers this year,
yes,
we are looking forward to doing some special events for DecipherCon, which is going to happen on the November 13th weekend.
Is that 13th through 15th?
All right, let me get you over to Kyle.
All right, everybody, we've just heard from Marcus Certa, the emissary, and now I'd like to welcome Kyle. Just one word, like Cher, Madonna. Kyle.
Hello?
Hey, Kyle, is that you?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry,
Hi.
it's a very loud tournament room, so I had to step out in the hall.
Okay, well, now that you're out in the hall, what are we talking about today?
Well, we are talking about tournaments. I'm one of the guys making sure that the tournament room's coordinated, so everything's running smoothly. Our first tournament has just started, the Indoor Booster Draft. It's early in the con. It's the very first tournament of the weekend, but we were able to get 20 players for the Indoor Booster Draft, so it's looking pretty fun.
That's cool. You have events scheduled for Young Jedi, Star Trek CCG, and Star Wars CCG, isn't that right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. The highlight tournament of today is going to be the Star Trek OTSD tournament that's running later tonight at 7 o'clock. That's going to be, I believe there's a set of, a Faggio set as well as an uncut sheet of cards that are going to be given away at that one later this evening.
Which expansion does the uncut sheet set?
I believe it is an uncut sheet set of Blaze of Glory cards. So that's going to be very, very cool. One was given away at Origins already, and this is only the second uncut sheet ever given away by Decipher, so that's going to be a really, really special tournament prize this afternoon.
Well, you're into collectibles, and I mean, what's the value of when there are only 2 or 3 or 4 of a thing like that?
Wow, that's really hard to say. It really all depends on demand. Now, I can guarantee that the demand on these uncut sheets are going to be really high because they're the only uncut sheets ever offered to the public that do not have the little Decipher seal on the back as the Star Trek premiere sheets were available through the Faggio collection. Those have the little watermark on the back.
Right,
and these do not have a watermark. These are original press sheets, so they're going to be highly, highly sought-after items. And since there are only 2 that are going to be out there in the public domain, then, man, it's really, the sky's the limit almost. These guys could almost set any kind of price if they wanted to sell them. So. Wow.
And that tournament, the Star Trek CCG OTSD, Official Tournament Sealed Deck Tournament, begins at 7 this evening, right?
Yes, it does, over at the Hyatt Regency in Rosemont.
Is there still room for players who are interested in signing up?
I believe so. If there are players that hear this today and want to make it on down here, absolutely, we'll fit them all in. So.
Well, if you leave Des Moines, Iowa right now, we can just make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And any other tournaments? What about Young Jedi? Tell me, is there a premier Young Jedi event?
I don't believe that we have a premier Young Jedi event at this show. There's going to be obviously really good tournaments throughout the weekend, some good constructed ones, and,
right.
and some sealed deck ones where we're going to be giving away a lot of really cool prizes like foils and stuff. But I don't think there's any kind of special one that stands out the way the Blaze of Glory ones or the Invitationals stand out.
Right. Nothing that develops either presents like an outrageous prize like the uncut sheet set for Star Trek CCG official tournament sealed deck, and nothing that really breaks ground in the tournament environment like the Endor booster draft, right?
Or the team tournaments, yeah, exactly.
Right.
But I mean, they're great. They're fabulous, tournaments that are a lot of fun. I know Marcus's little daughter Lynn likes to play in those, and so she'll probably be playing in a couple of those this weekend. So watch out for her. She's starting to gain some notoriety as beating up on people when they least expect it. So.
Yeah, but it's insider knowledge.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just genetics. Marcus didn't make Lynn shave her head, did he?
I think he was trying to go that way, but I think Lynn refused to shave her head. So.
Okay, go easy, because I have the phone number for Cook County Social Services. I'll call him. Okay?
Exactly.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy Wizard World. It's been great to have you talking with us. Do you have anything else to add today? Anything that we need to remind people of?
All I need to say is get down here early if you're going to be playing in any of the invitationals, because, man, we got a lot of people to sign up, so come sign up early.
Okay. And there's one other thing. Didn't you mention that there are going to be some Austin Powers events at DecipherCon, the mammoth Decipher homecoming that's going to take place in Virginia Beach, Virginia, November 11th through 14th. It's going to be site of Star Wars and Star Trek CCG World Championship events, as well as demos and special events and special guests and all the Decipher people you could ever want to meet. Is that right?
Man, I hope so. I don't know the specifics yet, but boy, that would be fantastic. So
I think that our friend Marcus mentioned that. I just couldn't remember who it was that mentioned it, but that's definitely the case. Austin Powers is going to make it an interesting year.
Great. Excellent.
Thanks so much, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you.
Over and out.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, Radio Free Decipher listeners, that's the story for today. We've told you about Austin Powers. We've told you about Marcus Certa's shaved head. And we've told you about some of the great tournament action going on at Wizard World in Chicago. So I'm never going to do this again, but thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in every week. Bye-bye.